Wal-Inaabah, and returning to Allah in repentance and in obedience. Returning to Allah in repentance and in obedience. Here, Inaabah, Ikhwan wal Akhawat, is close to Tawbah and Istighfar. But what's the difference between At-Towbah, Wal-Inaabah, Wal-Istighfar? The difference between Tawbah number one is when you make Tawbah. Tawbah it occurs when you sin. Tawbah occurs when you sin. And Tawbah is to, number one, completely abstain from that sin in totality. To regret it in your heart. And to make a strong will in your heart that you will not return to that sin. That you will not return to that sin. As for Al-Istighfaar, Istighfar is to seek forgiveness from Allah. Istighfar is to seek forgiveness from Allah. And they can both occur at the same time. Tawbah and Istighfar both occur at the same time. And Inaabah likewise. All three of them can occur at the same time, which is the most virtuous when someone comes with all three at the same time. What is Inaabah? Inaabah is to return to Allah in obedience and in repentance. And if a sin occurs, you return to Allah, and likewise you always return to Allah in obedience. And this is always consistent. Inaabah is to always return to Allah in obedience and in repentance if a sin occurs. So Tawbah occurs when the sin happens, that you regret that sin in your heart, and you have a strong will that you're not going to go back to that sin. Istighfar is to say, oh, Allah forgive me, is the saying of saying Allah forgive me, and seeking mercy from Allah. Inaabah is to return to Allah always in obedience and in repentance if a sin occurs.